Good morning. Hello, folks. How's it going? Let me know if you can hear me. I believe you guys can hear the music. At least that's what I am led to believe in the chat and as well as my own testing. But good morning, everybody. Let's see who we got here already with us. Hello there, Hawkeye Lego Man, Bricks for Chris, Ben's Bricks Designs, and Eli and Brickhead Family. Hello, everybody. Oh, and hello there. We have Rin's Warehouse over on Twitch. Hello. Thanks for stopping by and throwing the Shrek emote in there. I appreciate it. Hello, Galligate. So, hey, everybody. Good morning. Welcome in. I have no clue how I got here, says Rin's Warehouse over on Twitch. It's okay. We appreciate you being here regardless. And hope you enjoy your stay for as long as you are here. So, hey, everybody. Welcome in to another Friday morning, into another Doodle stream. Let me go ahead and let's kill that screen. You guys don't need to see that anymore. But this is the Doodle stream. This is where I bring your ideas, suggestions, and our discussion to life, live on both YouTube and Twitch. So we are streaming live to both platforms. Good morning, Brick Vibe. Hello there. So just in case you are confused at any point, there is two platforms in which we're streaming. So I'll try to denote which platform the kind individuals are commenting from, especially when there are, when there's a lot of chatter between the two. If there's only one, I'll just focus on the one that way, or I won't go out of my way every time to say from YouTube. But when I see it starts picking up on the other one, I'll try to kind of let you guys know. That way, we're not all crazy. We're actually, there's stuff to be read. And one of these days, I will be like all the other cool streamers and have a live chat on screen so you guys can see what's going on. But thank you guys. Welcome in. Before we get too far into this episode, let me just throw out some links real quick. If you guys have any interest in finding me outside of this program here, you can find me online. My website is kevinhinkle.com. I am a freelance artist for hire. If you have anything in mind, logo design, brand design, graphic design, illustration, just let me know. You can find my portfolio there as well and see some examples of my work. If you'd like to follow me on social media, you can find me on @MrKevinHinkle. That's my personal account. If you'd like to follow just my work as an artist, you can follow me at MrHinkleDraws. And that is basically every social platform there is: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as well as some others that people probably don't even know exist. But if you look, you'll probably find me. A special thank you to the folks that support me over on Patreon. You can find me on Patreon at patreon.com/MrHinkleDraws. These are the folks that do provide me with a very, very generous monthly financial pledge that makes a huge, huge difference in what I do and the work I create and what I share, both with my artwork as well as my videos and kind of just everything. It definitely makes it a lot easier to keep doing this, knowing that there is stable, reliable income. So if it's within your means, if you have an interest, you can find me on Patreon. My patrons get access to exclusive, never before seen content, kind of behind the scenes, developmental imagery, process notes, and most importantly, they get real life gifts in the mail. So my patrons do get exclusive artwork. They get things mailed to them. So check it out if it's of interest to you and if it's within your means. I definitely appreciate it. I always recommend supporting your favorite artists on Patreon or just really anywhere. So thank you for considering that. Speaking of those awesome patrons, these are the folks right here that you're looking at that currently support me on Patreon. I really appreciate them. They make this video and all the videos possible. And so real quick roll call because it's absolutely deserved. I just want to say a very special thank you to Ben Rollman, Beyond the Brick, Blicking, Brian Saviano, Brian Schmidtke, Bubba Bricks, Chris Fabinski, Dave Guan, Dave Pickett, Eclipse Graphics, InTalk, Jamie Seaborn, Justin J. Marler, Maniac for Bricks, Paganimation, Scott's Toys, the Brickhead Family, and Valerie Champagne. Thank you guys very much. These are just listed in alphabetical order, not by order of how important they are to my heart. So I see Brickhead Family's comment. Dang, I lost my last spot in the patron list. We got a V, so V's at the end of the list there. But thank you guys again for that support, and I will take that out of there for the banner, and let's get our canvas up. There we go. But yeah, and I know you guys have been chatting up a storm there, so let me try to kind of catch up here what we got. Hawkeye Lego Man says good morning. Bricks for Chris is waving. Hello Chris, nice to have you here. Let's see, Hawkeye's counting down to 1 minute left. Bricks for Chris, doodle me this: if Michael Jackson and Dolly Parton had a child, what would it look like at age 20? That is a very unusual request. Very, very unusual request. Perhaps we will doodle this. Let's see what else we got here. Ben's Brick Design says good morning. Hawkeye Lego Man, cue the elevator music. Eli says Kevin can't stay long, but can you draw sands? We can absolutely draw sands. No problem. Ben is asking, is Deppy here? I haven't seen Deppy. He might be lurking, but I have not seen any chatter from Deppy. Hawkeye Lego Man, I can't stay too much longer than 30 minutes. My request: remake Ava or do an 8-bit 3D Ghost. That is pretty fascinating. Very good, very good. And yeah, feel free guys to throw your ideas, your suggestions in the chat. I can't promise we'll get to all of them in our stream today, but as I chew through them, sometimes I go back and find ones that haven't been sketched out or drawn yet. And so just because I'm not drawing it right now doesn't mean it's not going to happen. And Gallagher says, hello, birthday boy Nick. Let's see what else we got in here. Gallagher says, how you doing, Nick? Party animal. Did you have a great birthday? Ben's over there crossed into the Twitchverse, says double the views. And Rin's Warehouse says, to take that last spot or not? That is the real question. That is indeed the question. No pressure from me. But thanks again for stopping by over there on Twitch. I appreciate it. Feel free to throw something in the chat if you'd like to see something come to life. We got a Bricksmith over on YouTube. Says, hey, family, can't stay, but Kevin, please draw a map of the U.S. with Alabama in the Midwest. Very good. That will definitely be on our list today. And we got King Cobra 71 on Twitch. Hello there. Hi. Welcome to the stream. And Trapjaw over on YouTube. Hello, everybody. So, yeah, let me pick something. I'm going to actually start with sands because I want something a little easy to just kind of warm up with. So you'll pardon me if I don't go diving into the most extreme yet, but that doesn't mean it won't happen. So let's get things turned on here, make sure everything's working. I am going to kind of sit back in my chair, so hopefully the audio levels of my voice don't get too quiet, but let me know if at any point you guys need to throw something in the chat, like music is too loud, I'm too quiet. No worries. Throw that in the chat. It won't hurt my feelings. I want to make sure you guys are comfortable and can see and hear what is going on. So let's get some reference up for sands real quick. I have drawn sands before. I don't mind doing it again. And actually, Eli says, sorry, Kevin, got to head out after sands is done. And thanks for drawing. Yeah, no problem. Ren's Warehouse says on Twitch may want to lower the volume. Okay, lower the volume of the music just to make sure I understand you correctly. We have drawn sands before. He was drawn, though, in the color portion of our program. So this is kind of a nice mix to go to the black and white. Okay, music. Yeah, all right. No problem. Let's see. Where do I have my volume for music? I'm going to take that down 5% more. So hopefully that is a little bit better. Bricks for Chris says, Kevin, I do appreciate that you read back the chat. I listen from work, so it's hard to keep up with the chat. Yeah, no problem. I appreciate people saying things. So I got to make sure I engage. And, I have also, perfect. Thank you, Ren's Warehouse. I have also engaged in chats where there is no engagement happening, and it's kind of it's like, I don't know, I feel weird about it. Like, no one's talking to me, no one's reading things, so just kind of like, nah. It's like, you got to acknowledge the folks that are there, you know what I mean? But so yeah, here we are. Welcome to anybody who has not been here before. I just draw stuff. That's what I do. I just draw things. I draw suggestions, ideas from the chat. I kind of, I'll say this, I do like to give preference to folks who have not been here before, or not necessarily not been here before, but have not made a suggestion before. Just because I appreciate them taking the time to stop by, and I want them to get a little bit of a taste of what the program is about. But you know, the doodles, they don't last very long. Don't worry. There's a good chance that you will see your idea come to life. And we do have a Deppy Shep Bricks now in the YouTube chat. Hello there, Deppy. Ben was asking about you earlier. And, you were drawing sands? Cool. Yep. I figured that would be a slightly easier warm-up. Sometimes I feel a little bad when I start off, because the first drawing, the first doodle, I should say, is usually rougher than I'm happy with. And I feel a little bad about that. But that's how it is. You know, you got to warm up. You got to get into the... spirit. Ben's Brick Design says, just dropped by to say hi. Have a good day. Well, thanks, Ben. I appreciate you stopping by. Enjoy your day as well. Have a good weekend. I'll have to catch up on your stream. I saw you stream last night, but I didn't catch it live. Galligate over on YouTube says, be right back. Just going to go wash some fish. Galligate, that was probably the best thing you could have said. I can't imagine you saying anything different than that. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day today. Getting ready for the weekend as per usual. And so what's funny is Brickhead Family on YouTube says, I hate it when my fish are dirty. I know, it's the worst. Deppy says, oh, I know what Ben wanted me for. He was going to send me the derby sheep drawing on Discord. Oh, yeah, and I think didn't you ask that? I think you may have asked me that, Deppy, on a stream of some kind at some point somewhere. Did you not? Like, I kind of vaguely remember seeing a comment from you, and then I think it just kind of, you know, the stream went crazy and I lost track of it, and I don't remember answering it if I did. I think you asked, I think. If you didn't, I apologize. But I kind of vaguely remember seeing something from you about that. We got Maddie Monster over on Twitchverse. Hello, Maddie. How are you? Welcome in. I did. Okay. Yeah. So did you want me to send that to you? I have the stuff saved. I don't delete any of the doodles. I keep the file saved, so I can go back in there if you want it. Although mine was not nearly as good as Ben's was perfect. mine wasn't as good, but I'd be happy to send it to you if you want. That's not a problem. But also, don't feel obligated to take it just because Ben's is cooler and you wanted his. There we go. We got a simple little sans, as suggested, requested by E-Logger Official Eli. Thank you, Eli, as always, for stopping by. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day. I think you said you had to head out. So thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Let me find another kind of easier one before I start getting into a little bit more in depth. Let's see, Deppy, I will give my Discord and comment on one of your videos. Okay, yeah. No problem. And we got a Hope Castle over on YouTube. It says, woohoo, best way to start a Friday. Hello, Reed. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Let's see, what else we got in here? Oh, and Tiny Bricks. I'm sorry, Tiny. I missed you. You were over there in the YouTube chat. Mr. Hinkle on the big screen. Hello, Tiny. Let's see here. What else we got? Oh, and let's do this one from Ben. I know he already left, but he said to warm up Lego Man in shark suit. Let's get that going here. All right, let me get some reference. This should make Brickhead family anxious and excited. Shark suit Lego. All right, there's my reference. And Hawkeye Lego Man says, me in a shark suit? All right, so let's get this guy going here. And yeah, I would definitely say we're still kind of in the warm-up. We're definitely still in the warm-up phase. So apologies ahead of time if I draw your thing and it looks awful. There's definitely there's truth. There's truth to the warm-up, folks. Yep. What's going on with that foot? Deppy says, like a sheep Star Destroyer. Yeah. I don't know if I want to keep I think I might change the legs. All right, so let's see. It's got like the helmet, basically a helmet. Actually, we need to get some teeth up there. So just so you guys know, once again, I can't hear the music. That's just my own fault. I went back and listened to the stream a few weeks ago when that issue first came up, where I couldn't hear the music, but you guys could. And maybe it's just me. And definitely let me know. For those of you guys that watch the stream regularly, let me know. But I feel like the audio quality of the music was a lot better for you guys when I couldn't hear it. Maybe that's my imagination. That's why, yeah, let me know if that's an incorrect assumption. But it definitely seemed clearer and in better shape. So I just didn't mess with it. I just didn't mess with it because I didn't want you guys to go through more technical problems. There's already enough. I already have enough technical problems like every stream. I don't need to have more. Let's see. Deppy says, oh, wait, typo, meant Shep. Sheep are our mortal enemies. Also, some Sheps in Denmark are selling for 20,000. We are famous. Yay. That's amazing. Bricks for Chris says, maybe another 5%. Okay, on the music. Yeah, some of the songs are a little louder than others. I'm going to take it down to 5%. There we go. Some of the songs are a little louder than others, and then some of them have like vocals in it. And just let me know. Don't worry, you're not going to hurt my feelings or anything like that. Just because I can't hear it. So that makes it extra tough because I can't hear what you guys are hearing. don't worry, I will get all that fixed one day. All right, let me get that back up so I can see what you guys are seeing. There we go. And Deputy Shep, yes, there is music. Well, good. There should definitely be music. Let's see. Deputy Shep says, when I go to your channel, Hinkle, I can't see your sub count. Why is that? That is a great question, and I'm glad you asked. Oh, the dots. The dots are not real. Remember what I taught you guys. The dots are not real. That's usually a weird little glitch from the tablet when it does like a dot. Just so you know that it's not... wait a minute. Where am I on the... Whoa, folks. Hold on. This is unacceptable. I had no idea I was drawing this gigantic. That is not... We will fill the whole canvas in like 10 minutes. All right. I was like, why am I seeing the edge of the canvas already? I'm guessing now my pen is going to be too... Yeah, that is... The width is too much now. Hold on. There we go. That was weird. I thought I was doing good, but all right, whatever. So yes, so Deputy, to answer your question, I did have it public, I guess, I don't know, before, and I listened to a really, really good interview from Brian Saviano. It goes by Bricks O'Brien here on YouTube and Twitch and basically all the socials. So he did an interview with another member of the community named LJ Johnson, and definitely he's worth checking out. His channel's just LJ Johnson, I think. And so they did an interview together, and Brian was talking about his personal stance on having sub counts visible and having the likes and dislike counts visible on his channel, on his videos. And I knew he had done that for some time, but I never really heard his reasoning for it. And I listened to that interview, and I was like totally like blown away. And I agreed with him. I'm like, whoa, that makes total sense. And so and mostly about, you know, positivity with younger viewers and making people not so obsessed with numbers. And I was like, I totally agree with what he's saying right now. And so I felt like he convinced me like then and there. And I sent him a message. I said, Brian, I want you to know that from that interview, I will hide my sub count and my likes and dislikes on videos because I thought you just really brilliantly explained yourself. And I agree with it. And so that's what I did. So I've let's see, Bricks for Kiss. Yeah, the last song was definitely louder than this one. Yeah. I'll just leave it, but let me know if it gets kind of oddly quiet. I can turn it back up. But yeah, some songs are louder, and I don't know. It's just how it is. But yeah, you know, it was all about just kind of like trying to be a little bit of a force for change with the whole numbers obsessed. Mostly younger kids, really. It's mostly about, you know, younger folks, and you know, I have kids, and I could agree with everything Brian, but it was totally Brian's argument and how he laid it out and kind of made his case for it. And I was like, oh man, I gotta be a part of this. So that was it. It was no other like, you know, reason. But it should be visible right now because you can't make like the like counts and stuff visible until the stream is over. So you can see, I don't know if there's any dislikes yet over on the YouTube verse. And I don't even think you can like or dislike a thing on Twitch. You just watch. You're just here to watch. That's it. All right, there's our Lego shark suit guy. Deputy Chef, okay, about being obsessed with numbers. Yeah, I don't know about the numbers yet. And don't worry, I don't have, the numbers are not, I'm not breaking the bank over here. I'm not even over 1,000, so. So thank you for the suggestion, Ben. I think the shark is a little bit more maniacal, the costume, than probably the real thing, but you know. Let's see here. Oh, let's go up to Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? Debbie says, there are people who really get jealous of people, and I don't know why. Now, I admire M&R and stuff, but I'm not jealous of their sub count. Yeah, and I think it's just, different people act differently and treat it differently, but there's definitely a problem with some younger viewers getting very obsessed with numbers and stuff. And that's just, I think, across social media in general. All right, let's see. What do we got? Let me scroll up into the chat, look through some of the older comments, and see if I missed any suggestion. I think I want to do that 3D ghost thing. But where was that? I think that was a Hawkeye Lego man. There we go. Can you do so it's a remake Ava, which we should definitely need to do at some point, 100%. I think I want to do that with color at some point. And again, for those of that have not been in the stream before, it's a 3-hour stream, and half of it, the first half, is all kind of like the warm-up, and that's just black and white doodles. And then the second half, I kind of lean a little bit more into each drawing, and I like to throw colors on it and just make it a little bit nicer. And so I think I'll reserve a remake for later, but I want to do this 8-bit 3D ghost. That sounds kind of funny. And see, Brickhead Family says, but Kevin, you are taking jobs away from trolls by not letting them gloat when they destroy your perfect likes to dislikes. This is true. This is true. And also, just to make sure you guys understand, I definitely don't have a perfect, whatever you want to call it, like to dislike ratio on my channel. There is, I think most of my videos have dislikes on them. The only one that really kind of makes me sad was the keynote address. I gave the keynote address at Brickworld Chicago, which is a large-scale LEGO fan event in Schaumburg, Illinois. And I gave a keynote address, and I tried to really focus on positivity and building each other up as a community, not being so negative, not being so judgmental, being more welcoming, and just like I really, really tried to hit it home that I wanted it to be a positive video, and that is my most disliked video on my channel, actually. But you can't see that, so you don't know. But that is my most disliked video. It's not like it's in the thousands or even hundreds or anything. I don't even think there's hundreds of likes on it, but it's noticeable, and it's kind of sad. It's like, oh, message of positivity, I guess. But that is, that's when the getting is good, That's when the trolls want to really hit. Positivity? I don't think so. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. I'm doing like a old school, it almost looks like a Lego ghost, actually, which is not what I'm going for, but an old school 8-bit ghost, 3D 8-bit. I think I'm going to give him a frown. Is this kind of like the Pac-Man ghost? Kind of, right? Deputy says, Brickhead, good point. And also all my vids have one dislike. Meh. Yeah, that's kind of like when one person, they got a mission and they just go in and it's like, I'm going to put one dislike on everything. It's just like, okay. All right, I guess if it brings you happiness to put other people down, that's fine. Brick Vibe says, your keynote was awesome, Kevin. Thank you, Vibe. I appreciate that. I was really trying to make it about everyone else, not about me. That was my, I wanted it to be a message of positivity, and I wanted it to be focused on the community, not me, not my career, not my job, not any of that stuff. It's just, I have been very fortunate because of that to see everything that I've seen and visit where I visited, and kind of some, interesting observation. So there you go, Hawkeye Lego Man. Thank you. If you're still here, I know you said you can only stay for a little bit. And I missed this comment from you earlier. It says, I'm currently working on a series of Mickeys and Minnies. I posted the casual styles on Instagram, Hawkeye, Lego Man. So far, hoping to complete either 20 in total or each. Wow, that's a lot, man. Good luck. Good luck. And there's Brian Saviano in the YouTube chat as we speak. Hello, Brian. Good morning. Hawkeye Lego Man says, yes, the dead ghosts have W mouths, if anything. But let it be yours. Oh, I get, yeah, in the Pac-Man, do they have the W mouth? Yeah. Thanks for being here, Hawkeye. I think you said earlier you had to go at some point. Maybe I'm just making that up. Stay as long as you need. Brickhead Family says, all the peeps at Lego trolled your keynote and spam dislikes. I bet it's all Lego employees. There it is. There you go. All right, what else have we got here? Oh, let's go back up to Chris's comment. That was really earlier, wasn't it? Where is it? Here we go. All right, this is going to be fascinating. I don't even know how to go about this. Let's see. Hawkeye Lego Man, I will be leaving soon. Okay. I felt a little bad because I was like, wait, maybe I made that up. Maybe somebody else said that, and then I'm just like superimposing that on you. You must leave, Hawkeye Lego Man. You said you were leaving. You must leave. All right, let's see. Let's look at a picture of each of these folks. Dolly Parton and Michael Jackson. I don't even know where to begin. And let me open up another tab and get Michael Jackson. Here. So, Chris, if you're still there, is this would they have a son or would they have a daughter? Images. Show me images. I don't even know what to do. All right. Let's see here. Your pick, dealer's choice. Oh man. What are their? Let me look at. Looking at jaw lines right now. Kind of got similar jawline actually. I mean, I don't know how much of Michael Jackson's is or was real. But I'm just looking at the picture. No, dots aren't real. A little alienish. So something that I've told you guys many times before is that I actually don't tend to use my tablet, what I'm using right now. I don't tend to use it outside of the stream. Most of my work is either hand-drawn on good old-fashioned paper, or I use the mouse, of all things, and I work in Adobe Illustrator. But actually, I've been using it a lot over the last couple of days for a freelance job. And so I feel oddly a little bit more comfortable than I normally would. The dots, folks, the dots aren't real. There we go. I think I'm going to go more cartoony with this, Chris, because I was like, all right, we'll just do cartoony. But a little bit more comfortable with the tablet than normal. But the whole reason I bring that up is one of the interesting things that I discovered is, oh, really? We're going dots again. Okay. Interesting. That was quick. Is that when I use the tablet, my laptop kicks up its the fans, the little fans start whirling because it's hot. And I kind of always thought that happened when I was streaming, and it's the tablet. I guess the tablet takes a lot of processing power, I guess. And so that was just really interesting because I had thought for sure it was the wow, okay. I'm not used to it happening this frequently in short succession. I guess I'm gonna give it Michael Jackson. I guess. I still don't even know if this is a boy or a girl. But yeah, I just kind of always assumed that because the fans have always been whirling every time I stream, every Friday. Well, every Friday when I do this stream, and I just kind of assumed it was streaming, and come to find out it's actually the tablet. The tablet is what makes it go a little crazy. Brian Saviano over in YouTube says, tablet for which freelance job? Something that you're a little bit intimately familiar with there, Mr. Saviano. It's the key to getting the sketchy look, my friend, is using the tablet. That's the key. And I finished that up actually last night, just so you know. I didn't finish the whole thing. I finished up sketching out all of the objects without giving too many things away. I feel like I feel like if this is a girl, I know a way to make it look like Dolly Parton. But if it's Michael Jackson, I mean, there's definitely two different types of features here. All right. Brickhead Family says, Shimon, working 9 to 5. Hee hee. Oh, yeah. Come on. One of these days, I also need to, whoa. That's also weird when it does that. I need to try out and not using the wireless, like the Bluetooth for the tablet, because I'm wondering if that maybe makes a difference. If I hardwire the tablet into the laptop versus using the Bluetooth for it, I can only assume it would make a difference, but I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. Brian says, I thought you weren't working on the thing until next week. Thank you for all the effort. No, I meant this week when I said Friday, Saturday. I said Friday, Saturday, didn't I? That would be the next open slot, was Friday, Saturday. And I finished up my work that I had on the schedule yesterday. And so, I was just sitting there and I'm like, let me just open up that one again and just get back to work on it. So had some downtime and decided to make it not downtime. But that's okay, because that got me in a pretty good spot, I think, for today to do some more work on it. I don't know if I'll finish it, but next week though, I think I was saying next week is when I expect it to be done. Yeah. I drew the ear and then I just covered the ear. Yeah. Brickhead Family says, how do you not do the Dolly Parton signature cans? Yeah, so it's funny you say that, Nick, because I'm thinking this has to be a girl. Just because I don't know how else to make it look like Dolly Parton. So it's going to have to be a girl. She's got a nice prominent chin, though. And we got Borlip over on Twitch. Hello, Borlip. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. Borlip says, hey, are you streaming elsewhere right now? Yeah, I'm streaming across YouTube and Twitch. So just in case you think I'm crazy, I am talking to somebody else. Brickhead Family says, by the way, Dollywood, major letdown, just saying. Oh, yeah? It's one of those things where I was like, do I want to go to that theme park thing? I feel like it can't be that good. But yes, welcome, Borlet. Appreciate you being there. Nice to see you. I don't think I've seen you before in the stream, in my stream. So thanks for stopping by. This is the Doodle stream. This is when people put ideas, suggestions, what have you in the chat, and I draw them. Sometimes they're crazy. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they are insane. Sometimes I even draw them decently, and sometimes I don't. But feel free to throw an idea in the chat if you'd like. And we've got John over in the YouTube chat. Good morning. Hello there. And Portlip says that's no proof that you're not crazy. That's fair. That is fair. I don't know how well this looks like either of them, Chris, but I think I would have to actually really put more thought into what this creation would be. And we got Doc Sampson over on YouTube. Hello, Doc. Good morning. John asked, would you be doing another duo doodle stream? Brickhead Family says bigger, Kevin. I will be doing another it's called multiplayer doodle stream, and that is going to be at the last Friday of this month, so the last Friday of February, and that's going to be kind of my schedule. I'm going to call it there, Chris. I'm going to call it with that one. Let me get let's see, what do we got here? Hold on, let me look this up. So the end of each month, the last Friday of each month is going to be the Doodle Stream multiplayer, and I do have a guest already lined up for that. So to be precise, that is going to be the 28th. Yeah, so Friday, February 28th. That'll be the next multiplayer, and it'll be a monthly thing. Let me get back to this again. Let's see what you guys are doing. Let's see. Bricks for Chris said, that's interesting, Nick. I heard it was a blast. And lift that back up. Borlip over on Twitch says, sack-o monkeys. A sack-o monkeys. Is that particularly from something? Or is it just literally a bag with monkeys in it? I just want to make sure I'm not missing the reference, if there's a reference. Let's see. Bricks for Chris says, I bet, Kevin, but it sure was fun watching confused it. Yeah, it was like, all right. Yeah. And Galligade over on YouTube says, I'm back. Fish is thoroughly clean and in the oven. Let the reader use discernment, whatever. All right, let's go for it. We'll just do it. All right, so this is a idea from Borlip over on Twitch. Sack-o monkeys. Brickhead Family says, Brick for Chris, for what it costs to get in there, just didn't seem like they had that much there. I guess comparing it to the Dells or Six Flags, it definitely wasn't a hit with the kids. Interesting. Eli, Kevin, so you told Brian you would go to PAX, but you can only buy tickets for Thursday and Sunday. Oh, I'm aware. I'm aware, Eli. Brian and I have already we've already chatted about this, and I am sad about that state of affairs because I did intend to go, fully intended to go, but I truly did not think this was one of those type of events where it actually sells out. Like, you know, like actually, like if you don't buy your tickets, you're just out of luck. I really did not think. I apologize. That's just, I guess, you know, not being familiar with the event or the, or I mean, really any of it. I have very little knowledge about PAX in general. Dave Neal over on YouTube says, okay, I found you here. Hey, everybody. Hello, Dave. And hello, Sans. Sans over there on YouTube. That would be unfortunate. Reed says, great news. All the prizes for me hitting 100 subscribers a while ago are in the mail, especially as I approach 100 episodes and another set of prizes. Now, Reed, when you do, I mean, this begs the question. When you do more prizes, are you going to take as long to mail them out, or are you going to, like, should people expect like, oh, Dave is Borlip. I gotcha. One in the same. Well, thank you for crossing over into a different stream chatverse. You didn't have to, but I appreciate you. Appreciate you being there no matter what. All right, let me get this. And I watched your Doc, I watched your live viewing of the Lego Masters show. It was interesting. I don't know what else to say. I was like, huh. It seems like there was a lot of real life stuff going on with you that night. There was multiple times where I'm like, is he still going? Like I had to keep minimizing the stream or minimizing what I was working on. Because that's a terrible monkey. Because there was literally no sound, and I'm like, is Doc still there? And I would like minimize it, thinking like the YouTube crashed or I don't know, something weird was going on, and it was just like you having to deal with some other crisis situation. It's like, oh. And then that last one was you were gone for a while. I was like, oh man. I don't think it worked out as successfully as you had hoped. Yeah, Eli, Kevin, the tickets for Friday and Saturday sold out in December or the month before. Yeah, that's insane. It's just crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I really didn't realize. And it's not at all, you know, like anyone else's fault for not telling me, because I mean Brian gave me the alert right away. I think he told me in September, and I was like, why in the world is Brian telling me now about tickets for this thing? I was like, I don't need to know this now. I just had no idea. I had no idea. It's kind of like on the level of like Comic-Con, like, and even then it's only like on the level of like San Diego Comic-Con, because other Comic-Cons you can get tickets to up to the day of. It's not a big problem. Brian says the Doc is here. Eli the Goat is here. Squad is on deck. And Eli says, oh yeah, it's on Hulu, Lego Masters. I'm going to watch it today. Very nice. Enjoy, Eli. I think it was pretty good. Galgate says, can I have Spartacus for the legendary Kirk, please? Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I also want to make sure I get that map. The map. Doc says, thanks, Kevin. Ingrid is gonna co-host with me next week. Very nice. Very nice. I mean, I'm definitely interested in hearing your opinion, Doc. But I felt for you. I was like, oh, there's definitely some stuff going on in the Doc household right now. But then again, maybe it's just because I'm used to when you stream and you have like other people on there. Because I know sometimes you got to run and take care of stuff, but there's usually other people talking or other people chatting. And so like you just kind of don't really notice. And when it's only you, it's the only thing you notice. But that sounds good. Brian says, I tried to warn you. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Like I said, pour one out for me. We're doing a sack of monkeys, folks. Eli says, Brian, did you see the updated face of you on your server? And Sans says, Goliath the Gargoyle. Is that from the cartoon? It's been so long, I don't remember the name. I've actually, I was requested one stream to draw one of the characters from the cartoon, the Gargoyles cartoon. It may have been the same one if it is from that. Show. I think I need a tail, at least one tail. San says, yes. Brian says, don't worry, Kevin, I'll be pouring out a few for you. Thank you. Trolls, says Sam. They're talking about Sans. Brian has a Minecraft server. Like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just making it up as I talk. He has a Minecraft server of some kind, and I think there's been some trolls on there doing some craziness or something. I guess. I don't know. Borlip says, nice work. Thanks. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Sometimes it's funny to have like some sillier suggestions. I'm going to put a title on this. This is a sack. Oh. Monkeys. It's going to get cut off, but you know what's in there. The sack of monkeys. Sans says over on YouTube, if anyone has unwanted trolls, I will take them off your hands. And that is true. Sans has made that plea several times that he is interested in collecting some trolls. Move these a little bit. They are kind of big. We're 1 hour in. Okay. I try to kind of space it out. Time-wise and size-wise of the drawings, so that I don't totally fill up the canvas. I have not yet had to extend the canvas, which I would rather not do because then it would not be consistent. But oh, and thank you for the subscription on YouTube, Dave Borlip. One and the same person. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. I still haven't figured out how to get the alerts on Twitch. That's on my to-do list. So if anyone's doing any action on Twitch, I'm sorry, I can't see it. Let's see. Doc Sampson says things don't stop just because I'm streaming. Yeah. Oh yeah. Totally, Doc. 100%. Brian says Pokemon suggestion of the day is Pseudo-Wudo. That's a good one. Bricks for Chris says, I hope to have a project for you soon, Kevin. Still waiting on a reply from Victor to see if he can print it. Very nice. Well, you know where to find me. All right, let's get Julian's suggestion. Where was that? Oh, we might have, the chat might have gone too far where I can't bring up his. All right, I remember what it was, but let me turn off. The comment. So Bricksmith earlier, before he might still be listening. He wanted a map of the United States, but with Alabama in the Midwest. And so let's do that. And that's a very specific joke based on Brick Fair, Alabama, another Lego fan show. If you're like, what in the world is that? So that's what that means. All right, let me try to bust out a crazy, super accurate map of the United States, right? You guys ready for this? Florida is be bigger than that. All right. I don't know if that's a good map of the United States. Look, my screen didn't even like it. It started flinging the other way. Eli says, Sans, what if the trolls are the trolls from the Trolls movie? The ones that sing and dance and give hugs. Would you still take those? Sans says, they all look the same, Eli, so that's fine with me. Let's see. Eli Julian says, hey, family, can't stay, but Kevin, please draw a map of you. Yeah, thank you, Eli. Yeah, the chat, like, it gets to a certain point and then it deletes or it just cuts off of the older ones. I couldn't see it. I don't like this. Let me try it again. Doc says, oh, dang, my bad. What's up, Brian? Oh, something happened? Did you ignore Brian? So here's an idea I had that I'll throw out to you guys, my Lego friends out there. Again, subject to me having time, which is always a ridiculous concept, a novel concept. I was thinking of drawing up like a fantasy pick for my ideal Lego Masters casting. Like who I would want to see on the show. Just purely me being selfish going, these are the people I'd like to see compete on this show. And like drawing up something. This needs to move. This needs to move over here. Michigan. Oh, this needs to go up. All right, I feel slightly better about that. I'll fix up Texas a little bit. We cannot leave Texas in shambles. We've got Dylan Duddleson over in YouTube. Hello, Dylan. Good morning. Dylan asks, when is your next backlog stream? So he's referring to Backlog Building, which is a Lego building stream that I hosted all throughout 2019, actually, amazingly enough. And that alternated. So there was a Doodle stream on one Friday, and then I would alternate and have a Lego building stream on the other Friday. And so I actually announced, Dylan, I don't remember when I did that. Oh, nice. Okay. Sorry, just got an alert about something that I've been waiting for a new product to offer you guys is now available for me to order. So I made an announcement, I think in like end of November, across all the social media. So sorry if you didn't see it. I tried to hit every platform. Just saying, I've decided to end the backlog building series and focus more on my artwork and my brand. I thought that would kind of be more important. So backlog building is currently on hiatus. I don't know when or if it will return. However, I do know that I have agreed to bring it back for the annual 72-hour Lego community YouTube stream, which I think is sometime in the summer. So it'll at least come back then for that one time. But it's at least through 2020 it won't be regular. But thank you for being interested in it and asking about it. Sans says, I'd love to see that cast. Sans, you would be in that show like in a heartbeat. And don't even think that I would not, in the fantasy cast, not put you with Doc Samson. Because you guys are my fantasy team on that show. Like that is it. Done. But there'd be others. I put others in there, but for sure, Sans and Doc Samson are a team. And I don't know how they're going to make that work. You know, they're going to have to get some cues from Sesame Street or something, but they're going to make it work. The people demand it. Let's see. Dylan says, I have a request, by the way. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Feel free to throw it in there if there's something you'd like me to draw. Dylan says, do you have a Facebook? I do. I'm on all the social medias. Dylan, you can find me Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can find me personally at Mr. Kevin Hinkle, or you can find just my art account at MrHinkleDraws. Here, I'll throw that up real quick. Boom. There you go. And, of course, my website. Whoop. Oh, I didn't put, speaking of which, I need to throw my face in the upper right-hand corner because that's what I do. And I need to throw that in the upper right-hand corner. There we go. Forgot about that. Forgot about them branding. Eli says, wait, Doc Samson? Yeah, that joke has been made, and it's actually growing on me. Let's see. Dylan says, can we be friends? Sure, we'll be friends on Facebook. I don't mind. I'm friends. If anyone sends me a request, I will agree to it as long as they are not a robot. As long as they're real. They're actually a real person. I just go in there to make sure, you know, they're not, you know, some Russian robot account. Brian says, for the Lego Masters cast, can you put Joey with an identical copy of Joey? Team Joey. I love it. All right, we're going to say, we're going to put Alabama. That map came out pretty decently the second time. I was looking at reference. If you think I was not, I was. Wombat Combat Pictures over on YouTube. Hello there, Connor Hoffman. Wombat says, good morning, Kevin. Hope you're having a great day. Can't stay, but I wanted to say hi, like the stream, and drop a request. Would you please draw a Bionicle for us? Maybe Gresh. I would be happy to. Doc is rolling on the floor in laughter and delight. Dylan says, can you please send me a request on Facebook? I won't remember. I'm sorry. To be honest, I won't remember. Feel free to send me one. I'm pretty easy to find. Kevin A. Hinkle. Easy enough. Shoot it over my way. Once the stream ends, I get straight back to work doing other stuff. So after I save out the collage, I would be not confident in my abilities to remember. I'm sorry. A lot of times I forget, as many streamers do. I know Brian has talked about this before. We just kind of like forget what we talk about on the stream. We're like, oh yeah, that happened or that came up. It's just like not on purpose. It's just you're in a different mindset when you stream and it just doesn't retain. Doc says our team would implode. That would make it great though. All right, Alabama. Jewel of the Midwest. San says, ye of little faith, Doc. Okay, that's for Julian. That's for Bricksmith's request. How we doing? Okay, I think I need to make that a little smaller. Let's see. Brian says, I feel like when you're good at videos and streaming in a way, you just let that stream of consciousness flow and forget what you said. All promises out the window. Totally. Oops. I forgot. I need to move it while I have it selected. Brickhead family. Wait, how am I back in Alabama again? Exactly, Nick. Exactly. All right, let me get up to Gallagate had a suggestion earlier. Where was that? Feel free to... oh, there we go. Got it. Doc is the only one that can build on our team is you. Don't worry, Doc. I'll bring instructions, says Sans. All right, let me get Spartacus. No, you'll be like... you'll have to get like... Doc Khan will have to be there with you, but there'll be like special like allowance for Khan to be there, but he has to be like in a full black bodysuit so that you can't it's just like this black ominous blob that is just happens to like be the hands. It's just like we're gonna allow it. All right, let's see. Spartacus. I gotta specify which Spartacus. There are other Spartacuses. Spartaci. There's multiple Spartacuses or Spartaci. Eli says, yeah, like the time Brian said, if someone in the chat figured out how to fix the glitch in Fortnite, would get free merch. That sounds like there's a story there. All right, let's do this one, I guess. I wish I could make that picture a little bigger, though. All right, I'll just go with one. Doc says, I have wanted to make one of those, like in Japanese puppet theater. Yeah, see, there you go. It's like the perfect catalyst to just pull the trigger on it in my Lego Masters fantasy casting. All right. And Brick5 says, hi, Doc and Sans. And Brian says, that, Eli, I remember, and nobody solved it. All right, let's see. I'm going to try to... We're 11:15 right now. Let's see here. And Dylan says, can you do my request? Yeah. I kind of hop around in there, and I can definitely take a look. I can't always get to everybody as much as I would love to, but we shall see. And I also try as much as I can to give preference to folks that have not had a request before. And I know I don't think you have. So you are in a good prime location. I don't like that eyebrow. Is the music still okay? I'm assuming you guys can still hear it and it's still going and it's not too loud. Eli says, I said it was glitching because he was getting so many friends. He was getting so many friends inviting him, so it would glitch out. this up a little bit better. Whoa, did we get closer? I just like looked away and I looked back and it was like one step closer, I think. Yep. Doc's on the money. He did pass away a few days ago. Focus is setting in, folks. The focus. This is when I get quieter. When I actually start to, I'm like, oh, this one's actually turning out pretty good. I should probably stop talking. Let's see. Doc says, this is why we honor him with this Spartacus drawing. Yep. And this is Galligade's suggestion. Trapjaws is a good life at 103. That is pretty insane. Pretty crazy. All right. Yeah, if you guys have not learned my tells yet, getting really quiet on a drawing is usually the signs that I am feeling it and concentrating on it. That's usually how that works. Is Reed taking off? Did I miss that? Let's see. Reed, I am out. Have fun, everyone. I will see some of you later tonight. Yep, Reed is streaming tonight. If you'd like to check out Hope Castle on YouTube. Oh, man, what time? 8? I think 8. He'll be streaming. I should know. I don't ever remember the time. But yeah, he'll be streaming with some Lego action if you guys are Lego fans. Deputy Chef, what is he from? I know the name, but I can't think of from where. Let's see. Eli's over in the Twitchverse now, says that did not work. I don't know what didn't work. San says, you know it's serious when the chatter falls silent. Yeah, I mean it. Yeah, I don't know if you said that before I said that, Sans, but that is definitely a sign. Is when things get quiet, and it's not like on purpose. I'm not trying to ignore anybody, or just not engage. Like I'm not going to engage anymore with anybody. It just happens. It's just like, oh, something happened. This one started to work. This is starting to click. So this is why I hope the music's still going. So you're not totally bored. Howie says, what kind of dreams have you been having, Chris? Oh, what did Chris say? Totally Chris has drawn... Wait, Gallagher says, totally Chris. Kevin has drawn a butt before and a shirtless BFAB. I did draw a shirtless BFAB. This is true. This has happened. Now to see if I can... wait, what am I doing? Messing that all up. Dylan says, guys, I'll be right back. We'll be right here. I feel like I'm drawing really big again. It's not terrible. Let's see. Doc says, usually Deppy is the one coming and going. Yes. Just say yes. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. I think I need to give him a sword. This picture I'm looking at, he doesn't have a sword, but there's other pictures where he does. Oh, he does have a sword in this exact shot. It was cropped in a way that I didn't think he had a sword. Well, then, perfect. Kind of don't like that back shoulder, but yeah, it's fine. All right. Let's see. Gallagher, yeah, I love the penguins from Madagascar too, Kevin. Yeah, exactly. Sans is more like Stream Master. All right, I'm going to throw, let's see, 1123. Should I put some colors on this one? Have we reached the color stage? We either start putting colors on this one or we do it on the next doodle. So it's this one or the next one. What do you guys think? Do we need some colors in honor of the passing? Move him up here, maybe. It is a little big. Let me shrink it a little bit. I think we're going to put some colors on it. Sam says, speak of the devil. You know what they say. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. All right, let's get some colors on Spartacus. He is rocking a pretty good tan there. Doc says, oh, I see left shark. Nick must be here. It actually was Ben. Ben requested it. Ben's Brick Design requested the shark. Here, let me actually, that's a good point. Before I put colors on, let's be back up. I'll show you guys what we've drawn today. Here's the full canvas. And we actually started with Sans up here, not sand like Sans, S-A-N-S. So Sans up there in the upper right-hand corner. Then we did the minifig shark suit guy. Then the 8-bit like ghost. It kind of looks like a Pac-Man ghost. It wasn't really intended to, but there it is. And then this fine young lady was Bricks for Chris' suggestion for me to try to somehow show the 20-year-old child of Michael Jackson and Dolly Parton. So that's their daughter. And we've got a sack of monkeys down here in the bottom right, and then up here in the top, we've got Brick Smith's suggestion, which was to show Alabama, the jewel of the Midwest. Doc says Alabama is messed up. What do you mean, Doc? I mean, I drew the state crooked on purpose, if that's what you mean. It's kind of like meant to be like laying on top, I guess, if that's, I don't know. Yeah. And hi, Sega. We have Sega over YouTube chat. Hello there. All right, let me get back to these colors. Let's get a skin tone. How you doing today, Sega? Nice to see you in the chat as always. All right, let's see what this looks like. Might be too dark. Sand says, yeah, screw that 5th of Ohio that Bama was plopped on. I don't live there or anything. Oh, that's yeah. Whoops. Congratulations, Sands. You now live in Alabama. I think he actually has a glove of some kind on that hand holding the sword. Let's see. Deppy Shep says, oops, the comment went away right when I was trying to read it. Or a Shep Star Destroyer. Howie says, Super Saiyan Smith will need color. Yeah. Sam says, I think I'd rather live nowhere. That is some Alabama salt. Okay. Brian Saviano says, Deppy was in my chat the other day. Hello. And Deppy says, hello, Brian. How are you? Oh, I need my reference. My reference went away. There we go. I can move this over here. But I don't think you guys can see that when I choose the colors. I don't think it shows you the menu. Brickhead Family says, in all truth, I still feel like Ohio isn't Midwest, but that's just me. So for any of my friends that were curious on an update for Chicago, for Brickworld Chicago, I have gotten a response regarding my request for an art table at Brickworld Chicago. And as I've told many of you, that is like literally the thing that will either get me there or not get me there this year, just because I want to be very careful about spending my money and what shows I'm going to, and really prioritizing shows in which I make money and not just spend a ton of it. And so I'd like to have an artist table at Brickworld Chicago. I have gotten a response. So the response was not great, but I have gotten a response that they would be interested in having me there. They'd love to have that offering at the show. However, the vendor list is full, which that's where I would be considered as a vendor. And the waiting list is currently 50 names deep. So there you go. I was told to stand by. They're going to look into some other options. But I also made it very clear that I didn't want them to change rules on my account or boot anybody or do any kind of, not to do any kind of stuff like that. Like, just let me know if it's not possible, it's not possible. I understand. I'm not here to like change things around to make it work for me. But I will keep you updated. That is the thing though. If I can get the table, then no problem. Everything else is fine. Lodging, travel, it'll all get worked out. That's okay. But if I can't have a table and make money, then it's just not going to happen, folks. I'm sorry. As much as I'd love to go see all my friends and just have fun and just hang out, that life of the freelance artist, folks, that was a lesson I learned in 2019 is it's not that great to just like, leave work behind. And when you work for yourself, Brickhead family, we will give you a 4-foot section of our 16 feet. That'd be nice. They might be mad at that though. Brian says, looks like Brickworld can't swing the Hinkle. We'll see. They told me to stand by. They said, we're going to let you know. But they did tell me the reality that the list was 50 names deep for vendors. And I was like, well, that's not very reassuring, but okay, I'll stand by. I will stand by like you've asked me to. Doc Simpson says SansCon Chicago is over then. No, Kevin, no SansCon. That's sad. And Sans says, I agree. I mean, SansCon is like pretty important to me. But, paying my bills and feeding my family is also very important to me as well. Call me crazy, but those kids, they just keep eating. And the electric company wants me to pay them so they can have electricity. It's insanity, I tell you. Insanity. Did I mention you guys can find me on patreon.com/MrHinkleDraws? All my monthly pledges mean a lot. Let's see here. Bluegrass Bricks is in the chat. Hello there. Kevin in Brick Fanatics Magazine. Yes, Charlie. But actually, Brick Fanatics Magazine is no longer a thing. I think you're a little late to the party, my friend. So Brick Fanatics Magazine was a Lego fan magazine out of the UK. It was in production for an entire year, and I was a member of the staff for its entire year and wrote a monthly column. And they announced that they were ceasing publication. When did they announce that? I think in December. And so the December issue is the last issue. So I don't know if that's the issue you're looking at, Charlie, you're talking about. But that is literally the last issue of Brick Fanatics Magazine. And there is no more, unfortunately. Let's see. Sam says, can't you just give them up for adoption for a week or two? Just for a week or two. Doc says, Virginia is our only hope, people. I will 100% be at Brick Fair, Virginia. Trapjaw says, we just have to make some bribes at cost of doing business. There it is. Yeah, I will for sure be at all the Brick Fairs. That is not an issue because I make money at Brick Fair. So that's why it's not an issue. I won't have an art table at Brick Fair, but that's okay because I'll be helping run the event. And there is money to be made, so I will not be spending anything. So that one still works out. All the Brick Fairs. So Brick Fair Virginia and Brick Fair New Jersey in October. So there can absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, be a SansCon at Brick Fair, Virginia. Bluegrass Brick says, then it's collectible. It is indeed. It is indeed. You got to go back and get all the back issues, Charlie. I think you still can. Actually, I do. I think you can. I think when they did the press release, they said that you could go back and order any of the previous 12. And I have a column in all of them, Charlie, if that's of any interest to you. They're all based on frequently asked questions about Lego based on my career there and my insider information. So, for example, one time we talked about how does Lego pick the assortment for the Pick-a-Brick walls. We talked about the hiring process. We talked about Comic-Con exclusives. kind of what's the thought process there? Why does Lego do them? So, I mean, there's been a lot of subject matter that you may find of interest. Let's see. Doc Sampson says, I am digging the link tune. Very nice. I cannot hear it, Doc, but DJ CUTMAN, who provides this music, is got some really good Zelda stuff. And that being said, reminds me, I should give a shout out to DJ CUTMAN. DJ CUTMAN is a fellow content creator and streamer, makes music like the music you are listening to. He does allow other streamers to use it in theirs as well, as long as you give credit. So there is a link to his work in the description of the video on YouTube. You can find him online at radiocutman.com. I think that just takes you straight to his YouTube channel. But he's got some great music. He also has tracks you can download. But it's all like video game remixes and things that they're pretty enjoyable. Sans says, but what is a con without the Sans? I mean, that's kind of important, but we can also do it in your absence. I mean, you've made it pretty apparent that you didn't really want to have anything to do with the Sans. So we just have to have proper, leadership in the con. We don't necessarily need the Sans. Bluegrass Bricks, this one is on the shelf and at Barnes & Noble. Yeah, it was for sale in Barnes & Noble. I don't know how long that will last now that it's done, but yeah. What's the article on that one, Charlie? You should be able to gather it just from the title. Almost done with this one, guys. Move on to the next. The next idea. What color are his eyes? Can I get any closer? A lot of these photos are not taken very close. I can't tell if he has brown eyes. Let's see. Oh, there's a good picture. They're gray. Let's go with that, I guess. Let's see. Bluegrass Bricks about comments, the feedback loop. Gotcha. I did pour a lot of my heart and soul into those, Charlie, just so you know. I was trying to give people true insider information. Not in a negative way, just in a way to really give you input and insight into what Lego does and why they do it. I don't know how successful I was, but I really tried. I actually wanted to do a lot of juicier topics, but they were not about it. They were like, no, we don't want to get in trouble from Lego. I'm like, you're not going to get in trouble. But they wouldn't let me write some of my saucier topics. Just things that are a little bit more controversial and putting Lego in a little bit of a harsh light, which I think they deserve sometimes. Not all the time, just sometimes. San says, I said I'd be willing to do it if I could just host a few events, but it requires participation. Doc Sampson, I am working on the Golden Chicken Trophy. Thank goodness. That's amazing. Nice. All right. There you go, Galligade. If you're still hanging around, I think you said you had returned. Our first colored drawing, Spartacus. Kirk Douglas as Spartacus. Sam says, hey, Mr. Hinkle, did your official Lego fig have a unique head print? It did. Well, I had 7 different versions, and 5 of them did. Brick Vibe says, Sans Con just needs a table covered with sand and chickens. Galligate says, hope you got enough parts to make that, Doc Samson. All right, what else do we have in here? What other suggestions? I know we've had others in here that I have missed. What did who was it? Somebody, was it oh man, I know there was somebody that I was like, yeah, we'll do that for you. Where was it? I'm going through the chat, scrolling up. Was it I haven't seen him comment in a while, but Dylan, right? Dylan. It was Dylan. Dylan wrote something. Doc says, oh, it won't be made of Lego. It's made of a chicken. Made with a chicken. It's a chicken stapled to a wood stand. It has a classy label. Doc, it's very good, Doc. So yeah, Dylan, if you're still around, yeah, because the comments have already, like, they've scrolled beyond. I can't go back. But yeah, Dylan, you had something that you had written somewhere, and I can't see it anymore. If you want to throw it back in the chat. I don't believe you've ever requested anything on the Doodle stream, so I'd like to draw something for you. If you're still there, of course. If not, I'm sorry. Sorry we missed you on this round. Feel free to stop by. San says, do you have all the different versions of your fig? I do. Yeah. I have exactly one of each. All the rest are gone. All right, I'm going to go with, we'll start up on Pseudo Wudo, and then, yeah, Dylan, if you're still around, feel free to throw that in there. Yours will be the next Doodle. I can't remember what it was either. Let's see. Bricks for Chris says, sorry, my headphones died. Got a little charge, and I'm back. Welcome back. So you're at work right now, Chris? Is that what you said? You're listening while you were? Pseudo Wudo. Oh, yeah. And this is a Brian Saviano tradition to request a Pokemon in stream, which is okay with me. Okay with me. This one also should go pretty quick, actually. I think it should go pretty quick. I say that now, and then it'll be like 40 minutes later. Sans, is there a place where someone could see all the different variations? Yeah, I bet you if you Googled it, you could find it. I mean, I sold a collection of all 7 at one point when I was selling stuff fresh out of my Lego career because I needed money. And, it's kind of scary losing your job after 12 years abruptly. So I threw a whole collection of all 7, and I think it comes up when you Google it. Pretty confident it does. Let's see. Doc Sampson, did you see the Ling Ling from last week, Brian? Yeah, there was a Ling Ling. That was Doc's idea. Galligate, squeaky chicken staple to a piece of plywood would be good enough, Doc Sampson. Howie says the SS Smith. Oh, very nice. So like a boat, Howie? Like a cruise ship? Is that what you mean? Or is there more context to that I'm missing? I don't like this foot. I was trying to do it based on the Super Saiyan Smith. Okay, interesting. All right, we can. And last call for Dylan, if you're still watching. If you can throw back in the chat just because it's scrolled beyond. I can't go back and see what you wrote. But if you want to throw in the chat what you had in mind, I would not mind drawing that for you. Otherwise, we shall move on. All right, Brian, I think that's it. I'll throw some quick colors on there for you because this one's pretty easy. Pretty easy. Bluegrass Brick says, by the way, thanks for the Blue Bucket Brigade tagging on Hoosier Train. Hey, oops, whoa, wrong layer. As I told everybody, I was like, I am more than happy to draw what people pay me to draw. So that was a commission, Charlie. If you didn't know, I was paid cash money to do this. But thank you. The biggest challenge was just making sure that it looked the same on both sides. It's not like the old digital realm where I can just copy and paste and then reflect it. It's like, no, I got to draw it. It's got to look the same. Brian says, looks good to me, Kev. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Did Brock have a Sudowoodo in the Pokemon anime, or am I imagining that? Something tells me he had one, but maybe that's incorrect. Dylan, you have returned. I was actually just asking Dylan if you could put in the chat what you wanted drawn, because my chat has gone beyond your comment, so I could not go back and see what you wrote. So feel free to throw that in there, and I will get started on that one next. And then I think we'll move on to Howie's suggestion after that. Super Saiyan Smith. All right, now we just need some yellow. On the spots. And pink for the mouth. There you go, Ryan. San says, you have a page on Wikipedia. Yep, I know. I know the guy that runs it too. He told me. When he did it, he told me. Let's see. Doc says, Julian has to be making the angry Saiyan. Yeah, totally. Yep. All right, here we go. So Dylan says, Fox minifig from Series 19. Bathtub guy from Series 19. Do you have a preference, Dylan, on which one of those? Unfortunately, I won't be able to do both. I don't mind doing more than one suggestion per person, but only when I have like not a lot of suggestions in the chat. Otherwise, I like to make it fair and give multiple people the chance to see something drawn. So, all right, Fox Series 19 Lego Yeah, sorry, Dylan. Can't do both. Not with unless things die down. If things die down in the suggestions, then I don't mind. But I want to make sure I give other people a chance to see stuff. All right. See, San says catching up on the Hinkle lore. The figs are going to be hard. Collection complete though. Yeah, totally. No, that's too wide on that brush. And Bricksmith is back in the YouTube chat. Welcome back, Julian. I'm trying something a little different on this pose. As per usual, Lego minifig legs are sometimes a little weird. Dylan says, Fox, please, and thank you. You're quite welcome. Thanks again for being here. I'm glad you made it back just in time. And Bricksmith says, can you draw the bathtub guy from 19? You're a nice person, Julian. The next one's actually going to be Howie's suggestion next. I don't know how long that one will take me. We shall find out. I did draw I don't know if you saw the map, Julian. I did draw the map. That was your earlier suggestions. We've got, is it Sapiens in the YouTube chat? Hello there. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Did you see the map, Julian? Yeah, okay. All right. Just want to make sure you saw it. I'm willing to go back and show you if you had not. And it is, for the record, it is getting cold in the basement. This is about that time when after I've been sitting here not really doing anything for a couple hours where it just gets progressively colder and colder. All right, let's see here. And the little pattern on the torso. And let me fix the fix that a little bit. Sapien says, yep, one of the few who actually pronounce it correctly. Well, good. I'm happy to know that I got it right. Sand says, doodle idea, long-limbed Garfield, but the limbs are so long, it's very unsettling, but not too long where they just look like ridiculous spaghetti noodles. That's it. Sands, Sands, I've been waiting. I've been waiting patiently for the next Sands crazy idea, and that is it, my friend. Congratulations. We might have to put that on the list right after we get Howie's done here. Yeah, the legs needed to be a little longer, a little too stubby, which means this one also needs to get fixed. So this right here should be the chicken. Maybe, if it doesn't look terrible. Which it kind of looks terrible. Brick Smith, I'm on lunch. Bricks for Chris. Feeling good other than being stuck at work. Brick Smith says, Kevin A. Hinkle on the icebox. Am I on the icebox? I'm not even aware. Was I? You stirring up drama? Did I miss something? You starting rumors? Let's try to fix the chicken. I was like, iceberg's not going to put me on the iceberg box, not while I'm working on something for him. All right, there we go. I think that's pretty good. Doc says, is that Swiper? He sure looks like he is swiping something. Yeah, indeed. All right, let's throw some colors on this. What do you think, Dylan? Is it, okay, yeah. Dylan says, thanks so much. Yeah, no, thank you for being here and making the suggestion in the first place. Like I said, I try to get to as many as I can in the stream. Sometimes, or I should say every time, I can't get to all of them. But I kind of bounce around, try to give as many different people the opportunity to see something drawn as possible. And I definitely try to give people that have never been in the stream or have never made a suggestion priority. Because I want to make sure they feel welcome and they get a chance to see what the stream is about, and hopefully come back again one day. That is the goal. The goal is to have folks come back. All right. Let's see here. Doc says, do you use a stylus thingy or a mouse? So for this, Doc, I use a tablet. So I'm using a Wacom tablet or Wacom. I've always said Wacom, but there are other artists that say it the other way. But use a tablet and a pen, a stylus pen, I guess. I guess that's what you call it. But yeah, normally I use a mouse, actually. A lot of my work, I use a mouse. When I do vector artwork in Adobe Illustrator, it's almost always with the mouse. Let's see here. Let's see. Dylan says no bathtub guy. Yeah, I just want to, like I said earlier, I don't know if you heard it. I when people have two different or a double or a triple request, like, could you please draw this character, this character, this character, this. I try to pick one, just because to be a little bit more conscious of other people's time. That way I don't have someone like, hey, that's not fair. You drew like 2, 3, 4 things from that one guy and you didn't draw anything for me. So that's why I was like, do you have a preference on them? So hopefully you understand. Gives other people a shot to see their stuff too. I did have somebody in Twitch once upon a time get very, very, very upset with me that I did not draw all 3 of their characters. And that person got banned. so that happened. Dylan says, what's your Facebook name? Kevin A. Hinkle. Hinkle. The cover photo has Lego bricks on it, so that should be easy to identify, hopefully. Let's see. Doc says, can you get consistent lines with a mouse? So I use the pen tool in Illustrator, Doc. So it's like, it's not necessarily drawing lines with the mouse. It's like clicking and making points. And then you have like lines and curves are made between the points. If that makes sense. So it's not like yeah, it's kind of confusing. It's like I'm not drawing with the mouse. I'm creating lines with them. I don't know how to say it. But it's it is definitely a little bit harder to it's a little bit harder for some artists to do. Like I absolutely despised Illustrator before a couple years ago, before I was literally like, hey, if you want to live, you need to be an artist now. So you should probably use this. Like when it was more of like a thing on the side and was just kind of like, totally hobby-ish to be, drawing. I didn't ever use the mouse or Illustrator because I'm like, nah, that stuff's dumb and I don't know how to use it. And now I like live off of it. If I didn't have it, like that's also how I make so much vector artwork. And vector artwork is like the lifeblood of freelance graphic design. Like if you can't, like, because people hire you and they're like, Kevin, draw me this thing. And by the way, I'm going to want to print that thing on a shirt and on a sticker and on a mug and on a sticker and all these other things. And if it's not vector, it won't work. It'll be raster, and raster is like pixelated. And people don't want pixelated artwork because then if you like want to make something really big, it gets really gross and it's like fuzzy and you can't see it. And so people expect the artist to do, or at least with me and my work, they expect crystal clear vector work that they can print on anything, anywhere, anytime, and it doesn't lose the quality. So it has to be Illustrator or nothing. Doc says, that makes sense. Yeah, I thought you were drawing with the mouse. That would be hard to control. Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, and so I think there we go. Sans, Doc, have you ever drawn with a mouse? That's from Sans, Doc. Yep. So there you go, Dylan. Oh, actually, I didn't finish the chicken. Hold on. Chicken. Oops. And Howie, feel free to throw your suggestion back in there. Just in case. I'm going to look for it in just a second, but in case it's like scrolled beyond. Because the chatter is super awesome today. You guys are being excellent. So it gets away from me and I can't see it. And I do, if you guys hear, like, Doc, if you're hearing like the clicking of a mouse, I have a mouse as well. And so some things are just easier for me to grab the mouse, like when I'm selecting different tools from the icon. And then when I click back on the pencil tool, now I'm back to using the pen on the tablet. All right, so let's see if we can get Howie's comment. Let's see. Oh, and I want to get Sapiens. I want to get his as well. his or her. Sorry. I don't want to assume anyone's gender, but I want to make sure I get your comment or your idea on there. I do not recognize seeing you stopping by the stream before, so I want to say thank you. Where's that comment? Howie, did you put it back in? I can't find it. Can't find it, Howie. Where is it? We might have lost it. My chat might have lost it. No, here we go. I got it. There it is. Let's see. All right. So we're going to do Super Saiyan Smith is the next idea from Howie. And then I think I'm going to move on to, let's see. And Dylan says, Kevin, I'm also sorry for spamming the chat. Oh, that's all right. Are you spamming? Can't see. Dylan says, do you have a favorite Lego minifig and a favorite Lego minifig costume character? I don't, I need to think about that. I don't know if I have a favorite minifigure. That's a good question. I've been asked before, and I can't remember what I said. If anyone else wants to throw in there, if they have an idea or a favorite minifig, go for it. I can't remember. I know I've said it before. I need time to think. Let's see. John says, could we get a big fig version of you? Oh, I mean, I can. Do you want me to draw myself? Let's see. Oh, actually, I feel like the beard is gold. Dylan, my favorite is the Pizza Costume Series 19. Oh, very nice. Bricks for Chris says, I like the brick figs, the big, like the brick built bigger ones, right? Bricksmith, I don't think that belly is big enough. Sega says, I did it. I'm guilty. I ate the last cookie out of the cookie jar. I take the blame. And Sands asks, how is your favorite not you? I don't know. I try not to be too self-centered. At first, I was just going to, just throw this in with like, a bunch of black lines and scribble, but I'm thinking it's got to be gold, right? That's the point. It's got to be gold. Yeah, that beard has got to be Super Saiyan crazy looking. Yeah, like crazy spiky, and I was trying to turn the mustache up, not like too much up like Wario, but I mean it's kind of Wario-ish right now, but it's got to be like up. and spiky. And here we go, folks. We finally hit our hands portion of today. Too many fingers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's right. Always my favorite is when do we hit the hands part. Every artist loves to draw hands. Eli says, I'm back, Kevin. Let's see. Dylan, can you do Sleepyhead or Graduation minifig? And Sans, sure, it's a tad narcissistic, but not everyone has an official Lego fig of themselves. It's true. It's fair, I guess. A lot more people have them than people think, though. That's for sure. I've actually spoke to a lot of folks, Sans, that are like, I want to collect all the Lego employee minifigure business cards. And I'm like, that is a ridiculously unobtainable thing to do. But good luck. I'd say there's probably... No, actually, I wrote about this. This is one of the things I wrote about in Brick Fanatics magazine. Bringing it back full circle. There was a whole issue about... not an issue, but my column was about minifigure business cards and the process behind them and who at Lego has them and why do they have them. Yeah, that happened. Wrote about that. I think I'm just going to do the upper body, Howie, just because there is a lot of suggestions, which is great. I love to see a lot of people, but I want to make sure I get to as many as I can before we wrap up for today. So hopefully that's okay with you, good sir. Let's see, Sans. Doc, have you ever watched Super or GT? The Super Saiyan transformation only changes the color of facial hair. It doesn't cause it to stick up. Oh, you want it to be a pink beard? What's that? That's from the newer, right? The Super? I haven't watched any of that. I mean, I used to love DBZ. I was all about it. All about it. And I have not watched the newer. I didn't watch GT either. I was like, this seems kind of dumb. I was like, I don't know what's going on, and it seems kind of dumb. Doc says, they stood around staring at each other in anger for episode after episode before they fought. It moved too slow for me, and no, I didn't notice the hair. Oops. That's not yellow. I said yellow. So in the newer ones, when their hair is pink, because I'm pretty sure that does happen. It's like pink. There's like blue and pink now, I think. Is the aura pink and blue to match it? Or is the aura still gold? This isn't even my final form. San says, yeah, it matches the hair color. Okay. So I guess technically this... Is there pink Sans? Like in the newer one, does Goku have like pink hair? Or is it like red hair? I kind of remember seeing promo material with that. Bricks for Chris says, I think I have 3 different Hinkle business card figs. That probably sounds about right. I always gave them out whenever I went to a show and you went to the talk I would give, which was something I started doing because people wouldn't go to my talk. as silly as that sounds, to have a show celebrating the Lego hobby and the brand, and you're the only Lego group representative in the entire expo, and you're there to talk with fans and actually fight for them and bring their voices into the company and, fight the good fight. And I would give a talk. I'd give a 1-hour talk at every show I went to, and my attendance at that talk just started dwindling and dwindling and dwindling and dwindling till eventually I got to a show where only 6 people showed up. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to give you 6 people my business card, and I'm not going to give any more out for the rest of the show. And that was what started that little tradition. And so from then on, I only gave them people that came to my talk, or if I met them outside of a show. But at the shows, that was the rule, and it worked really well. And people started coming to the talks, and I was like, good. Now we can all talk to each other. San says, yes, red, pink, and blue have all been added. Okay. There was 7 different ones, Chris, in total. I had 7 unique minifigure business cards. And I only have 1 of each of them left in my possession. All the rest of them are gone. Okay, so I should fix them to be accurate, right? This has got to be pink. Is it going to look dumb with the gold? Should I? Yes, it is. Let's see here. San says, why so many updated models? So the first one I got was very defaulted from Lego. It was like I had absolutely no say. Like, here we go. Our people in Denmark picked this for you. We think this is the best one for you. And it was like a terrible head, didn't look like me, didn't even have glasses on. I was like, come on, you can't even put me with glasses. It just looked lame. I just didn't like it. And so I gave out them because I wasn't going to be wasteful. So I had 200 and I gave all 200 out. And then I asked them if I could have a little bit more participation in the reorder. So then I got to pick the face. I went for flesh tone. I didn't really ask for permission, but apparently that was frowned upon. So like the next version was like a lot better looking, like closer to me. And I really liked it. But it was flesh tone, and I thought it made sense at the time. And then I got like in trouble because that's for licensed agreements, and I'm like, whatever. So I gave out the 1,000 because I got 1,000 the next time. Gave out the 1,000 flesh tone ones I got, and that was done. I couldn't order them again. And I got yellow, but with the same design. And then I wanted to update the design because I wanted to have 2 faces, like a scared face, and there's reasons. There was reasons behind all the changes. And then Bricks for Chris says he never gave you one, Smith. Yeah, I didn't. I never met Brick Smith until after I didn't work at Lego anymore. I knew of him. I was telling him this, and I wasn't trying to blow smoke. Like I saw, it's kind of hard to forget somebody who's wearing a pink bucket on their head. And so I had seen some YouTube videos popped up in my recommended feed. It was like, do you want to watch this guy who wears a bucket on his head? And I was like, all right, I'm game. Let's see what this is all about. I never commented. I never, and I don't think I actually watched any of them live. It was just kind of like after the fact. And I was like, that's an interesting guy. So yeah, but I never met him. And then at Philly Brickfest, whatever it was, 2018? I think it was 2018. And I was at Philly. I did go over them like, hey, aren't you Bricksmith? And he was like, aren't you Kevin Hinkle? And that's how that happened. And yeah, Bricks for Chris says, want to buy them sands. Yeah, I honestly sell them. Like, you're not going to hurt my feelings. I sold them. Like, I sold all the extras that I had, right out of the gate. So it doesn't hurt my feelings at all. People want to spend a lot of money on them, then go for it. I think they usually average like on a really good day, and like a really rare one, you could get like $75, maybe $100. But I think they're usually around like the $50, like 30 to 50, I think is like the normal. And San says, why was the last Hinkle fig so generic? Just because like I was like trying to, like I just didn't care. I was like, just give me the generic one again. I won't have any input. I won't it was at a point in my career where I was very salty, Sans. If you go and listen to the Forever Sorting podcast that I do with Julian every week, you could probably find in the story when I did that. All right, there we go. I should do the eyebrows. There we go, Howie. It's kind of like I was going for the whole like aura, and then it just kind of looks like fur, kind of. How about this? What if I delete the black part of this? That's better. Yeah, that's better. We're going to get rid of this. We're just going to keep the color and get rid of the line. Because it was looking like fur or something. I don't know. Like a big pink fur coat. There we go. Let's see. Sam says, you only did one batch, but aren't there two different? Were there two? Maybe there was two, and then I got in trouble. I can't remember. There might have been two. Whatever you find online is like the reality. There might have been two, and then that was when things got crunchy. There we go. All right. No, that's done. Let's move on. And of course it's red, Bricksmith. You know it's red. And Ninja with the bricks. Hello there, Brick Ninja. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, let's get Bricks for Chris. First time I met Kevin, he took me and a Star Wars guy to dinner. Yeah, wasn't it David Hall? Solid Brick Studios? No, that was before he was Solid Brick Studios. That's when I was like, hey, Lego Boy Productions, can you please change your name? All right, what else we got here? Bluegrass Bricks, a pound of flesh. Yeah. Oh, and I'm sorry, I missed Basic Gizby. Hello there. Hi. Sorry if I already missed you. Over in the Twitch chat. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Let's see. What was it? Sapiens? Sapiens. Where's Sapiens? Sapiens, you still around? Sapiens. There you are. You had put something here somewhere. Where is it? I think you did. Right? Or am I imagining that? I thought you did. Yeah, here we go. Boom. Bricks for Chris. Kevin's flesh fig was on top of my tower in Philly when we pushed it up the table. I'm glad. I was like there for its leap of faith. All right, so Sapien says, how about one of my faves, the Rogue from Series 16? All right, let me look that up. I don't remember which that one is. I have an idea, but I could be wrong. So this is another Lego guy, and that's okay. We haven't drawn Lego, I think, in a couple streams, which is, I don't mind drawing Lego. I think I'm decent at it. Rogue. Okay, yeah, that is kind of what I thought it was. All right, so we're going to do the Rogue. Forgot about this one, actually. And let's see, we're at 12. Okay, so we only have like 40 minutes left of the stream. This one might... I don't think this one will take the rest of the time, so we might have time for one more after this. Let's see how that goes. Let's see. San says, when's the next vid, Ninja? Yeah, I saw your video, Brick Ninja, with the what was it, the short response, right? And you did some stop motion action. That's pretty sweet, man. Good work. If anyone knows, I know all about that stop motion life, man. All about it. I think I turned off my Western, didn't I? Is that on my channel anymore? I think it's hidden. My Lego stop motion. I turned it off when all the Kappa stuff started, was in the public space and everyone was talking about it, because I'm like, is this gonna, like, what's about to go down? Like, I think I'm just gonna get all the stuff that's like just cartoony out of here, just for the sake of being careful, I guess. And I don't think I've unhidden anything, so kind of I left it the way it was. Let's see. Trapjaw says, hey, Ninja. Ninja says, if you have the time, can you draw my sig fig, Kevin? That's Lego. Thank you, Ninja, for clarifying that. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll see what we have for time on this one when we're set. But yes, you did a good job on that. I enjoyed it. Good work on your video, Ninja. And I'm sure that Julian and Keith appreciated getting a short response. I know that's always kind of a pretty cool deal to have people that respond to it. Let's see. Ninja with the brick says, thanks, Kevin. Your stop motion is awesome. Hashtag Sheriff Hinkle. And Miss Neverland. Hello, Miss Neverland. I don't believe I have ever seen you in my stream before. Maybe I'm wrong. But welcome to the Doodle stream. Nice to see you. I have watched you in Doc streams before. But thank you for traversing over into my little neck of the woods. Gallagate says, hope your move goes well this weekend, Ninja. You guys moving? That sounds all kinds of fun. Moving is the best. Yeah, if you are moving, good luck with it. Because, yeah, I've moved way too many times in my life. And I don't know if you're still around, Sapiens. I'm guessing probably not, since I haven't seen a comment from you. But again, thanks for popping into the stream. I don't recall seeing you before, but I appreciate it. Definitely wanted to make sure I got your your idea or your suggestion in there before we lost you, but may have lost you already. But that's okay. Still a good suggestion. Happy to do it. Let's see. Miss Neverland says, this is a first. I'm finally not sleeping, which I probably should be. Oh, well, don't just stay up on my account. It's not that good of a stream. But thanks for being here. Appreciate the support during normal sleeping hours. That bow kind of looked dumb, but something with the top. Maybe it's a little like the line works a little messy up there. All right, we got to do the helmet though. Let's see. Eli says, Doc, have you found Deborah yet? Deborah? That is, if you don't recall, Doc, that was Eli's joke about the female Doc. Doc says, live is better than the replay, Kevin. Yes. Yes, it is. Indeed. Appreciate you being here, Doc. Appreciate all you guys taking the time on this Friday morning to hang out, chat up a storm, throw some suggestions. Appreciate all of you guys being here. It's all about that support. Ninja with the brick says, hashtag the Chizzy Storm. Oh, yeah. Doc says, oh, good Lord. Now I remember. Doc, I can totally read that in your voice. I can hear your voice when I read, oh, good Lord. Sam says, Mr. Hinkle, will you be attending Hope's stream tonight? So I do have to do some recording tonight. We got to record an episode of Forever Sorting this evening so that it is out in time for you guys to listen Saturday morning. And that will determine how much time I got left. I mean, we're not going to be recording the whole time Reed is live. That is for sure. But it just depends on how late it gets. But regardless, I will definitely be hanging out in the chat. We'll see if I can make it into the stream. So I don't know for sure. I don't like that green. Not really the green I was going for. Let's see. Sans says, I have something to show you regarding SansCon. That's pretty exciting. That's a tempting offer. I will do my best to be there. Does he have? Oh, he has a brown hand and a yellow hand. All right, interesting. I guess that's because he's got like a glove for shooting the bow and arrow. That's a thing, right? They do that. Doc Sampson says, yes, Sans supports SansCon. There it is. Unless he wants to show like some kind of like restraining order or court document that's like you will refrain from using this name. You go like trademark the name and then just stop everyone else from using it. And brother from another brick is here. Hello, BFab. Nice to see you again. What have you been up to over the last like I don't know, 5 hours. I was very surprised to see you in that Australian stream. I was like, is this BFAB just hanging out here in this Australian stream at 5 in the morning?
Radio CUTMAN.
Eli says, Kevin, is Brian still here? The only way to find out is to call him out. Tell Brian we found Brittany. Then we will know if he is here. Brian's probably lurking. I haven't seen him write anything in a little bit, but if he wants to make himself known, he may. Let's see. BFAB says, I am always with the Australians. Well, very good, BFAB. That is wonderfully supportive of you, sir. BFAB, I feel like you are the let me try to choose my words very, very carefully here. You, in terms of like supporting other people's streams and like lurking in chats, or not just lurking, but typing in chats and actively engaging and being supportive, I feel like you are almost the equivalent of our Galligate on this side of the pond. Because Galligate is always super supportive in everybody's streams and always around. I feel like BFAB, you are in like all the streams all the time. But just in support. Galligate is nowhere near as saucy as you in terms of commentary. Oh, this is the gloved hand. That kind of just bleeds into the bow and arrow, which is kind of lame. This is pretty good. I feel like we've drawn a lot of stuff today. And I was just thinking that last week, I feel like I drew very little. Like I was looking at the the final piece, and I'm like, man, there was not a lot that I drew. But I was also like, wasn't feeling super great last week. I mean, you guys could hear it. I sounded sick. I mean, I didn't feel that bad, but then after sitting there for 3 hours and not moving, and it was cold in the basement, and I know you guys just think I'm wussing out on it, but it's like it was cold and I'm sick, and I just felt progressively worse as the stream was going. So I just wasn't cranking out the doodles like I normally do. But I mean, look at this. We got like quite a few stuff going on here. So there's the Rogue Series 16 collectible minifigure for Sapiens. So thank you again for stopping by, Sapiens. Hope to see you again on another stream. Let's see. BFAB says, right now I'm way more egotistical than I was 5 minutes ago. Oh, all right. Galligate, BFAB is very unique. I can't do sexy like BFAB can. Miss Neverland says, Galligate is the real out there. And Ninja, ooh, that track was funky. Oh, it was a good one? Yeah, I still can't hear the music. I just trust you guys are getting some good stuff to listen to. Sans, it's too late. He's beyond control now. Eli, yeah, Kevin, you didn't draw my John Wick, James Bond, and John. That's true. See, Eli is evidence because he had requested for me to draw like 3 characters, and I'm like, Eli, I'm not doing the 3 characters. I'll do the 1 character. But Ben knocked it out of the park for you, man. He did all 3 for you. He's a trooper. He also wasn't doing this every week, but he got it. Let's see here. BFAB, can you draw Mr. Gold twerking? How does a minifigure even twerk, BFAB? What's the science behind it? Let me turn off the comment there. Let's see, Sans. Next is Longfield now. All right, so we have 20 minutes left. That's enough time to do another one. The spacing, though. I've got a spacing problem. Let's see what I can do here. Let's take this and try to get it as close in the corner as I can. Yeah, I think I did draw just too big today. And Ninja says, Kevin, you didn't finish. Yeah, you were there, right? You were there when the insanity was like, Kevin, you did not draw everything I asked you to draw. It's like, oh my goodness, calm down. Oh, you know what? I got to do Sans. Sans' idea. Hold on. He put some. Let's see if it's still in the chat. You might need to type it again, Sans. Let me see. Where does it go? Where did it go? Where is Sans? Where are you? Yeah, you might need to type it again, Sans. Where did it go? Where did it go? Yeah, it's the chat has. Yeah, no, we've gone beyond what you put, but you had like the crazy long arm something. Was it Garfield? I think. All right, I think I need to. I'm gonna have to merge these layers, which I hate doing. I'm not a fan of doing that at this stage because now these are locked together forever. Oh, that's even worse. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, let's add a new layer behind it. And now we should be able to move this. I just need like one space. I need one spot open. Move that there. No. Oh, this needs to be here's some behind the scenes stuff. You guys are seeing the technical changes to this to make it work. Let's move this closer there. Let's move Super Saiyan Smith down closer to the bottom. Okay. And Pseudo Wudo needs to move. Let's put him. How about him down here? Okay, there it is. Look, a space has emerged. A wild, empty void has appeared. All right, we got enough. We're gonna have one more. A game of chess. It's San says it's Garfield, but with uncomfortably long legs. BFAB says, or Gallagher, can you not draw Sans dressing as a chicken, Kevin? Save that one for next week. That's a good one. BFAB, I believe in you, Kevin, that one day you will be drawing a Mr. Goldberg. Probably. Sans says, I agree. Do Gallagate's thing. So, okay, wait, hold on. Draw Sans dressing as a chicken. Sans dressing as a chicken. All right. And I definitely, I saw your suggestion, Miss Neverland, for Disney Princess Snorlax, and I'd love to do that too. I don't know if I'll have enough time, but that's a really, that could be a funny one. All right, let's see. Let's find. Do you have a picture of yourself on Instagram, Sam? Probably not. I'm so cold down here now. All right, let's see. Time to stalk Sans on the Instagram. I'm pretty sure you don't have a photo of you on Instagram. Pretty confident. No. Yeah. Okay. Fine. All right. Let's go to a live stream of any of them. Let's just pick one. I guess. I'll pull up a read stream. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm just bringing up a stream so I gotta get reference. Unfortunately, just Google searching Sans doesn't help me at all. Okay, this is gonna be a little rough because I only have this small little picture. Eli says, just make him look like an egg, Kevin. That should work. Oh, I sent you a pic. Okay. Would you send it on Discord? Probably. Or Instagram. Or something. Or all the things. Instagram? Yeah, Instagram. There it is. Oh, and there's the minifigs. See, you've seen it? You've seen it. That picture. All right. Oh, Lord. The pic he sent me. You're thinking of that other pic, Sans. Or Doc. I haven't seen that pic. I know nothing of this pic. The one you speak of. Okay. I think what I want to do with this is just like shoulders and head. Okay. That's what we're going to do with this one. I think I'm already drawing too big on this. It's like this will be a bust. This will be a bust. BFAB says, I love the photo Sans sent me. Doc, and when is that video coming out, Sans? Sans, I mean, I can send that other one if you want. I mean, I'm so incredibly curious because you guys keep talking about it, but I'm also like very wary. I believe Doc when he's like, good Lord, Kevin, you don't want that picture. And I'm like, I know. I feel like I should trust you. And everyone keeps talking about it. That's lame that it won't let me stay zoomed in on Instagram. I gotta focus on this one, guys. This is just like Sans. Wow, just wow. It's only starting to take shape, and it's already a masterpiece. I'm trying to find that like. It's fine. Whatever. I'm going for like the most uncomfortable smile I can. That's the goal. The eyes need to be more beady and the expression more desperate. Yes, your eyes are closed in that reference photo. but I wasn't gonna. I feel like it's better without. That's all kinds of weird right there. I haven't even done the chicken costume yet. Sam says, I'm having a phenomenal time. This is much better than the long cap. Oh, we got Papa B over in the Twitch chat. Canadian Papa Bear. Hello there, sir. Fuzzy Pickles always, forever. Good to see you. How is your Friday morning treating you? BFAB over on YouTube says, next week I want you to draw me bathing in a bathtub of sugar. Oh, should I not? Like, do you guys not want me to put in a chicken outfit all of a sudden? You don't want a chicken outfit now, Sam? Papa Bear says, Friday is treating me great. How about you? It's going pretty good. Today's been a very eventful stream. And I've had quite a few newcomers stop by, which is great. Taking requests for drawing today. I mean, I'm always taking requests. Always. I think we've got like less than 10 minutes left for today. I'm thinking this one's probably going to carry me through to the end. So you can throw one in there if you want, but I don't think I'm going to get to any more today. In fairness, to be fair. We need the chicken outfit. Tinder profile pic. All right. There's a lot of chatter going on over in the YouTubes, just so you know, Papa Bear. Okay. I mean, does this... yeah. All right, let's see. See, Poppy says, oh, I was going to get you to draw Harley from Digital Devil Saga when he turns into the zebra switchblade. Oh, man, that was insane, man. I was like, what creature is this? That's pretty good. Yeah, this one's definitely going to take me to the end of the stream today. But that was a crazy thing. All right, let's see. Hold on one second. I'm doing some research, doing some reconnaissance. Oh, yeah. All right. Yes, we had some good hair going on there, but for the sake of the costume, it had to go. As long as you guys think the facial expression is decent enough, then that's what matters. Doc says the expression is great. Gallagade Sands life model. Eli, guys, who does Anakin hate the most here? Anakin? Oh, I got it. All right, that took me a little while to get that one. Let's see, Sans, what are you talking about, Galligate? That jawline is perfect. I need to figure out what's the story with the gang because I'm out. I'm out of it. I'm out of the loop. Doc's gang sign. Just throw a bunch of hand emojis. Trapjaw says, nice looking Sans. Thank you very much. Sans says, this picture is a little too accurate to my PJs. Oh man, Miss Neverland, that's a perfect chicken Sans. And Risebell, hello Risebell over in YouTube, nice to see you. Risebell says, draw Kung Fu Panda. I am actually in the last doodle for today, unfortunately, my friend. I am sorry. Thank you for stopping by, though. Always nice to see you. This will be our final doodle for today. Just got to throw some colors on it. Let's see, Risebell, last doodle, not anymore. I appreciate the enthusiasm. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That is the fire alarm in my town, which I live very close to. So just in case you were curious, you should hear a faint fire alarm somewhere. Let's see, Sans. I can really see the soul clawing its way through the eyes. Very accurate. Sega, Kevin, I just built the Rexcelsior from the Lego Movie 2, the 1,900 piece one. I was disappointed. That's too bad. Did you get it for sale? BFAB, I have another idea for next week. Me in a leopard print thong. Oh, getting a little bit more specific in the thong style and print. Very nice. Sega, it's my job to take over Kevin's stream, BFAB. Get out of here. Boom. I think I'm going to do a chick A chick? Should it be chicken or a chick? Should I go for a white or a yellow color for the outfit? Oh, I need to add back my. See, I fused my layers together earlier, which I don't like doing. So I need to create a new one to add the layer back for colors. Galgate says BFAB in a Borat mankini. Oh man. Oh goodness. Galgade. Maybe you're not so dissimilar after all to BFAB. Oh. Oh, you were just saying Ninja said that. Okay, man, I was caught off guard. I was like, whoa, Galligade. That was Ninja's comment. I got you. I was like, that is totally out of character. There it is. That's not my idea. Yes. You were just responding to Ninja. Let's see what it be. BFAB because you spelled band wrong, Eli. I guess Brian did leave Eli because he never replied to that comment. So, Miss Neverland, he tricked me, and I thought it was you, Galligate. All right. I mean, it's got the crazy head thing, so I guess it can't really be a chick. It's got to be a full-blown chicken. No, see, I don't like using gray. It's just like blah. Sometimes it works. I don't know if it would work with a chicken, but I'm just gonna go with it. I prefer to shade white with like blues. I've said this so many times in the stream history, but I don't like grays. It's just like bleh. Sometimes I do it because I have to do it because a lot of my clients don't appreciate my idea to not shade white with gray. Like, it should be white. I mean, it should be gray. It's like, ugh. You also want it to be gray? Why does everybody want everything to be gray? Let's see. Sans, not criticizing or complaining. Is there going to be a gutter involved? Maybe as a weapon slung across the back. That's not a bad idea. But I don't have enough time for today. I do got stuff to do. We got to end up here pretty soon. I do have a little bit of a buffer because I know that streams can go over sometimes. Yeah. How's this? Yeah, that's fine. Doc Sampson, Sans chickens are that red gold color. Oh. Should I change this then? Do I want to be more accurate? Congratulations, Sans. You have joined the ranks of members of the LEGO fan community that have been drawn in on my stream, which would be Julian, Hoosier, Butt Chop, Joey, Maniac for Bricks. Who else? Yeah, Nick Brickhead Family. He's been drawn before. Might be it. Prestigious Club. Oh, absolutely. Doc has totally been drawn. I think I drew the Kappa Grinch too, didn't I once? Somebody said, draw the Kappa Grinch. Oh, you know what we're going to do? Here, this is what we're going to do, Sans. Yeah, Gothic Hoosier Ninja. Yeah, that's what it was. It's a real honor. However, this is my YouTube peak. How do I want to do this? I'm trying to draw a gutter, but I don't know how well that's working. BFAB, should I be triggered? Kevin forgot it. Oh no, you shouldn't. You know what? I was BFAB. I was thinking that when I was like, I've drawn, and I was like, I drew shirtless BFAB. Like I thought that in my mind, and I was like, I totally spaced saying it. But shirtless BFAB was drawn as well. 100% BFAB. Hello, Steek. We got Steek09 over in Twitchverse. How are you, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad we've run over a little bit, because otherwise I would have missed you. We're a little bit into overtime. We're in bonus minutes right now, Steve. And Skipped Words. What is Skipped Words? Oh, Skipped Words wants me to buy followers. Thanks, Skipped Words. I hope you're not a robot and you're like really a human. I really hope. I hope you are. Yeah, so Steek, the plan was, the plan is always 1 o'clock, but I understand that if I'm in the middle of a drawing, I don't like to stop in the middle. Nobody likes to stop in the middle. So I'll finish it up. So I'm just finishing up this last doodle. This is a member of the Lego YouTuber community. This is Sans. Sans is currently watching over in the YouTube chat, Steek. And this is him in a chicken outfit. You know, I'm just not going to even explain it. I'm just going to leave it right there. I'm just going to leave it at that. Let's see. Steek, definitely a robot. Oh, were you giving me sorry? Yeah, this is my last doodle for the day. Unfortunately, no more doodles. I'm just finishing this one up. But you should come by, Steek. I'd love to draw something for you. I know it's a little early. I get it. It's a little early. I know. But every Friday, my friend. And let's see. Dylan says, "What's your Facebook name?" Yeah, I already told you that. Kevin A. Hinkle. Here it is. I'll throw it up on the. Here you go. Look, right on the bottom of the screen. KevinAHinkle.com. Social media at Mr. Kevin Hinkle or at MrHinkleDraws. So on the far left, Kevin A. Hinkle. That's my Facebook name. My Facebook name is my real name. All right, let me get back to the comments. Galligate, it's in the description section. Oh, yeah, it's there too. You can find it in a couple different places. Let's see. Steek says, in Twitch, I definitely have something in mind, but it's complicated. I like complicated. My only suggestion for complicated, Steek, if you want me to draw something good, I should clarify and say if you want it to be good, is so I do a 3-hour stream every Friday, and The first half of it is black and white, and the second half of it is color. And obviously, I need to warm up. And so the first couple doodles are usually a little rough. So my recommendation is to not be first out of the gate. I do need to warm up. I mean, that's essential, is to, start drawing and warming up. But I feel bad because sometimes people request stuff and I think I'm like, it's not that great of a drawing. But if people like it, that's all that matters. So yeah. All right. Let's see. BFAB says you have to pay to friends with Kevin on Facebook. Yeah, pay to play. Eli says, what's the A stand for? The A stands for artist, Eli. And Steek on Twitch says it would be all black, I think. Okay, so let's walk through. We are done for today, everybody. Let me take you through a tour of today's doodles. Starting with our very first one up here, we have Sans, not Sands. This is the video game character Sans from Undertale, and that was our first one of the day. And then we moved over here to his left, which is the shark suit guy Lego minifigure. And then down here we've got an 8-bit ghost. It very much looks like Pac-Man ghost, but it was just meant to be an 8-bit ghost. It was just happened that way. So there's a ghost. Down here we have a sack o' monkeys. So it's just a bag with monkeys, which was a fun request from a first-time viewer. Bricks for Chris gave me a very unusual challenge and said, please draw the hypothetical child of Michael Jackson and Dolly Parton. So this is Michael Jackson and Dolly Parton's daughter, because I didn't know how else to make it look like Dolly Parton's child. So it's like, here you go. I don't know how it came out. It came out. It happened. And then up here next to the shark, we have a very funny joke from Brick Fair, Alabama. So that is the state of Alabama, smack dab, Alabama, jewel of the Midwest. So that is very much an Alabama joke. So if you weren't there, it doesn't make any sense, but that was a request. And then we started moving into the colored stuff. So we started up here in the upper left-hand corner. This is Spartacus. This is Spartacus. And I'm blanking. What's the actor's name again? I forgot it. But the actor who just passed away a couple days ago. It's gonna be dumb when I'm like, oh yeah, of course. Kirk Douglas. Yeah, of course, exactly. So Kirk Douglas up here, Spartacus, and oops, I lost the chat. I can't see what you guys are saying. There we go. Okay, and thank you, Doc and Galligate, for throwing that in there. Appreciate it. And then we've got over here, we've got the Fox minifigure swiping a chicken. Who knew we were going to draw a chicken again multiple times? Down here, we've got the Rogue minifigure. That was from another Lego minifigure series. We've got Sudowoodo from Pokemon. And down here in the bottom left, we've got Super Saiyan Smith. So this is Julian Smith, Brick Smith, as a Super Saiyan. I guess they go pink now in the newer one. I haven't not watched any of Dragon Ball Super, so I don't know. But it does match his branding quite well. And then we finished with definitely a highlight of our program today, Sans with a D in a chicken outfit, which may or may not be similar to his pajamas. Miss Neverland says your drawings are awesome. I'm going to hit the hey, bye everyone. Hey, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Always feel free to stop by. And also, if you can only do a run by viewing, feel free to throw a suggestion in the chat, and hopefully I can get to it later when you're, not in the stream anymore. It's totally fine. See, Sam says I'll catch up on in the lore. Oh man, I love it. I do need, I can send you a copy, Sans. I'll clip it out and I'll send it to you. And yeah, no problem. All right, so that's it, guys. That's what we got. Again, I'll zoom back out so you can see everything. Here it is. Let me turn off the banners so you guys can get a full view. There it is, everybody. That's everything we drew together. So I want to thank you all for stopping by again, spending some time this Friday morning with me. Thanks for all of the awesome suggestions. Thanks to all the new folks that came by and to all my friends for stopping by again. I appreciate your time. Another just quick shout out and thank you to the folks over on Patreon who support me. It definitely means a lot. I really, really appreciate their support. You can find me on patreon.com/MrHinkleDraws. Here's all the awesome folks who are currently supporting me. My patrons get access to exclusive content, never before seen behind the scenes stuff, process notes, and physical gifts. I send them things in the mail. So they get pieces of artwork and stuff that are mailed to them. So definitely check it out. If it's within your means, I definitely appreciate it. Thank you very much for considering it. Let me switch back here. And you can find me online outside of this program online at kevinahinkle.com. That's my website. I am an artist for hire. My commissions are always open, so feel free to reach out if you have something in mind. You can follow me on social media at Mr. Kevin Hinkle. That's my personal account. And you can follow just my artwork as an artist at MrHinkleDraws. So thank all of you guys for being here. Flipping particles running right in there at the end. Nice to see you, D. But yeah, if anybody, if you guys want your drawing, just send me like a message on Instagram or something, and I can easily clip it out for you and send it to you. It's not a problem at all. So just let me know. I might forget. So, but yeah, Dylan, hit me up like on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, and let me know, and I can clip it out for you. All right. Good seeing you guys. Having a great rest of your day. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next week, next Friday, with more doodles and more fun times. So thank you guys. See you later. Bye.